Beauties, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Ashley. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and join the beauty family. So today's review, honey, we are reviewing the new Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Lift and Flex Concealer. So if you would like to see my thoughts on whether or not it is worth it, keep watching. Hi beauty, so let's get into the review the girls have been waiting for. So today we are reviewing, I cannot believe it, I am so in love with her products. This is the new Danessa Myricks Beauty Yummy Skin Lift and Flex Hydrating Concealer with hyaluronic acid and caffeine. So this is what the packaging looks like. It looks like my skin, honey. So yes, this is gorgeous. So I picked up shades 11 Warm and 14 Golden. So of course 14 Golden is going to be close to my skin tone, and 11 Warm, honey, that's going to be for some brightness. So this is what it looks like. It has some of the details on the front of the packaging. The shade is at the top, and it has some facts on the side here. Very tiny print, honey. I have to break out the magnifying glass for this, but it says a soft matte medium buildable coverage serum hybrid concealer with 9 plant powered ingredients that flex with your skin to lift, smooth, correct, and cover. So yes, I'm so excited for this. So it is anti-aging. It's supposed to give medium coverage. It's good for dryness, long wearing, good for dark circles, and it has hyaluronic acid. So this is a medium to full coverage skin loving all over face concealer packed with the same 9 plant powered ingredients plus hyaluronic acid and vitamin E. So this is a liquid concealer. It has sodium hyaluronate, which hydrates, moves with the skin. Caffeine makes the skin appear brighter and tighter. We love bright and tight, honey. And Cantella asiatica moisturizes and strengthens the skin's barrier. So yes, let's get into this, honey. So I already did my base. So I have been obsessed with this. I've been using that e.l.f. This is the Soft Glam Satin Foundation. I'm obsessed, honey. I wear this. I put like 2 dots on my face when I just want to like even the skin, but I added a little bit more today just to give a little bit more coverage. But this is the bee's knees. But the start of the show is the concealer. So let's get started with 14. So this is what the packaging looks like outside of the box. Gorgeous. So this is what it looks like, and then the shade number is on the bottom of the product. This is what it looks like. I love the wand. It has that doe foot applicator which has in the center, so you can really pick up that product. She honestly keeps everything in mind. My favorite thing about this brand is the fact that Danessa is an artist, honey, so a lot of these products are multi-use. So you can use it for foundation, concealer, to bronze, brighten, whatever it is. So that's the one thing that I love about her product. So I'm going to zoom y'all in. So on one side, I'm going to allow it to dry down, and then the other side, I'm going to blend out right away. So this is shade 14. This was more on the golden side. It's still pretty bright, so I'm thinking 11 Sand might be super bright, so we'll see. But I'm just gonna go in and add a good bit, and then on this side add the same amount. There's no scent to it, which is good. I either like something scented or non-scented, but for the scented, you know, I like a little fragrance, not like, I don't want it to smell like product, if you catch my drift. Is 11 is a little bit brighter. This is the packaging. So we're just going to add this on top. So this is going to give us that bit of brightness, as you can see. A pinch of this. So these are the 2 shades. This is shade 11 and this is shade 14. These are the 2 shades that I picked up. So now let's blend this out. So my beauty blender ran away from me, so I found an old one, and then I ended up finding my beauty blender. So we see how that works out. But I'm just gonna go in with this Real Technique sponge, and I'm just gonna go ahead and start blending this out. It's looking gorgeous as far as blending out. It's really hugging the skin, and it's spreading lovely. But I love the fact that it's thick also, so it's giving a lot of coverage. So that's why it's good for the face and the eyes. So you can really make this buildable. So this is what this side looks like blended out right away. So we're just gonna still let this dry down for a couple minutes and then see what that looks like. This is still what this side looks like blended out. I just added a pinch more of 11 and 14 just because I felt like I lost a little bit closer to the rim of my eyelid. So now this dried down for quite a few minutes. So now let's blend this out. My beauty blender looks so crazy, so please excuse its appearance. It's having a renovation. Really want to see after a few minutes if the coverage looks a little bit different, if it's easy to blend out. So that's why I always allow my concealers to dry down, mainly because we crease, baby. We fold like a lawn chair. So I want to see whether or not it's going to fold with or it's going to resist folding. So that's the point of allowing it to dry down a little bit. It allows the concealer to get a little bit more tacky. But I would say it is blending out flawlessly. I will say I do like the side that I allowed to dry down a little bit more than the side that I blended out. I can see the difference. I'm not sure if you guys can, but I see it's a little bit more on the thicker side, and you can kind of see that it's settling in my fine lines on this side. So that's why we allow these things to dry down, honey, to see which works. So yes, I am loving the dry down side. So now that we blended that out, I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this a little bit more just to catch whatever's in the fine lines, and then now we're going to set. So to set the under eye today, we're going to dive into an oldie but new. So we're going in with the Hourglass. This is the translucent setting powder. This is the Hourglass Veil in translucent medium. So this is what she looks like. So we're going to use this to set this concealer. So I'm going to go in with my beauty blender. I'm just going to tap the excess on the back of my hand as always and go ahead and set. So this is what it's looking like. Don't mind the nose, I'm gonna fix it. But this is what it's looking like so far. So let me finish up the rest of my face off camera and then I will come back with the face all done. But so far it's feeling very lovely with this powder. So this is a very thick concealer, so definitely want to be mindful of the powders that you use. I know this is more of a fine milled powder, so that's why I tried to use it today. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go in, we're going to contour the nose, blend all the powders together and see how this looks. Alrighty, beauty, so we are back. It's been about an hour, honey. We're not really doing a wear test because, to be honest, as soon as I put my concealer on and I set it, I already know what it's going to look like. And it's not claiming to be like a 24-hour type of thing. So we're just getting straight into it. So as you can see, this is the full face. So this is the side that we allowed to dry down, and this is the side that we blended out immediately. So this side, I would say a lot of creasing. As you can see, we can see some creasing in here. Because we blended it out right away, but on this side, very minimal creasing, just slight. So I would recommend allowing this to dry down if you have fine lines under your under eyes like me, just so that you can get the maximum wear for it. To reduce creasing under the under eye, I would definitely allow this to dry down a little bit more and not blending it out right away. So that's what I would say about that. I think it pairs well with my powders. So I love the brightness that it's giving under the under eye with these two shades. So I only use that powder. I am going to go in and set with a pressed powder now so y'all can see. So I am going in with my NARS Soft Matte Advanced Perfecting Powder in the shade Offshore. So we're going to use that to set the under eyes. I love the flawlessness that this gives, but I also want to see what this looks like when I do set it with a pressed powder. So we're just going to go ahead and set this right on top. You know, it gives that added flawlessness. And on this side as well. even though it is creasing. I just wanted this to be the final step. It is still ultimately floss under the under eye, except this is still creasing, honey. So like I said, definitely allow this product to dry down. So these concealers do retail for $30 each. This is the average price point, I would say, for concealer. So it's really hitting the nail with that. Do I feel like this is worth it? I do like this concealer. I do plan to play around with it a little bit more. I am happy with the colors that I chose. I think I chose great colors that will be able to really accentuate the brightness under my under eye and just making me look bright and awake, and I really feel like that's doing it for me. So I think that's the one thing that I would say. I feel like my under eye looks awake and I look bright. So what Danessa is selling, honey, is doing, okay? So that's one thing I will say. If I don't get enough rest, sometimes my under eyes get a little bit more deep set, but that's the beauty of having hyaluronic acid and also caffeine in a product, because it really helps to hydrate and plump that under eye. So baby, you look like you've gotten 12 hours of sleep. But yes, this concealer looks beautiful under the under eyes. So yes, beauties, do I feel like this is worth it? Listen, any product by Danessa is worth it, okay? Whatever she is selling, I am buying. Like I said, I love the brand itself. It's not sponsored, but Danessa, if you want to send me some things, feel free. Beauties, I hope you enjoyed today's review on the new Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Concealer. Let me know your thoughts down below. Also, let me know what you picked up, and let me know if you think there's some other shades I should try in this concealer. But as always, beauties, thank you so much for your continued support, and I'll catch you in my next one. Thanks for watching. Until next time.